Hi there guys, so this is more of a video now for me, just for getting all my camera set up, sorted out in the cars for trying to film some future videos. I'm just going to try a few different angles and see how they look. I wasn't going to sort of try and maybe post this on YouTube, but I think some of the guys that do YouTube videos might be interested in seeing how I've sort of set this up as well. And I'm going to just give you an update really on the car and what the future plans are. Talk about the short shift as well, which was fitted in my last video. I'll put a link to that above here. So while the car's warming up, I'm going to try and get some point of view sort of on some back roads, just of me going round and round sort of thing. With the car then, at the moment it's got the Mountune M235 performance upgrade. I've got the Puma Speed quick shift on here, and I've got the Mountune throttle body elbow as well. So I didn't really do an update on the throttle body once I fitted it, so I did notice a slight difference with the turbo lag, which there's not a lot of lag on this car anyway, but there was a slight difference or an improvement on that lag. Whether it's noticeable enough to make a performance difference, I don't know, but I'm glad I've got it on there. It's something in your mind that you know you've done to make the car run better. So they're the three things at the moment really I've done. I've got at home, which I was going to fit today, but it's really windy outside, is the rear engine mount bush kit. So I will be fitting that, and that will probably be my next video that I release, is me fitting that and then my thoughts on that. I've also got on order my exhaust, which is going to be a Scorpion back box or a GPF back system. I will be fitting that on my driveway at home as well, so I'll do a full installation video on that. Also at the same time, I ordered a stage 1 Airtec intercooler for the car as well, so I'll obviously be fitting that at home as well myself. I know I've got to take the front bumper off to do the the intercooler, so it's going to be a bit of a new one for me. Same with the exhaust, to be fair. I've had exhaust fitted on cars before, but it's always been done in a garage at a specialist. But I think that as I've always had interest in cars, and I just really want to start doing some stuff myself, so it's not really for me about saving the money as such. It's more sort of a personal achievement to fit everything that I'm buying, really. So right, so I have now just sort of tilted the camera down a bit, just so you can see the gear shift here and what difference it is from like the standard. I can't show you a demo of the standard because obviously it's already been changed around, so but just to change gear, it is that simple. Right, so guys, this is got to my favourite piece of road that I've driven many times from when I was younger with all my cars. I always used to drive this when I wanted a good hack. So I'm not going to talk much. I'll just keep the camera rolling and just do a bit of driving just for you. why I like this road now. It's a proper nice road. It's a shame I got stuck behind this car. There's a little village just up here anyway, so there's some good twisty bits outside this village, so I might just time lapse this bit till we get out the other side and see if I can get past this van. So just while we're sort of cruising through this 30-mile-an-hour here, I did also get asked about my car and how long I've had it and how new it is. So I got the car in, well, it was I think it was the 31st of January of this year to 2020. So, and the car was brand new. I got it with about 26 miles on the clock, I think. It's now sort of coming up to the end of May, and I've done 3,500 miles in the car. So this is a daily for me. My main work, so my background is I'm a contract manager for a building company. And this is my car for work, so I have to supply my own car for work. I get a car allowance, and this is my choice of car, so which is good for me because I can. The car is being paid for through my work, really. I mean, obviously there's wear and tear on it, which costs me, but this was what I've always wanted one of these. So my old car I had was up for renewal, and I thought I'll get one of these. So. Yeah, so it's brand new. I've got every single extra on this you can have, apart from the adjustable boot thing. I don't really know what it did. It didn't really interest me. So that was it. Other than that, everything's extra. I've got the LED headlights. I've got the pano roof, lane assist, and the sensors in the wing mirrors for when the cars are coming past you. I've got the B&O sound system, the door guard protectors. When the doors open, they flip out. If you're interested in seeing them, let me know in the comments, and I'll put them in one of my videos if someone wants to see how they work. They're pretty simple, but they're very good actually. I think that was all the extras you could have. Oh, and then obviously the performance pack. If anyone ever buys one of these cars, make sure it's got a performance pack on, because the limited slip diff on this thing is something else. It's obviously you can't show it in a video, but when you're driving it, you can just feel, crikey, you can feel it. Even at slow speeds, sometimes if you go around the corner, sort of, you come up a bit too quick, you can just feel it. This thing just pulls you around the corner. Even back there when we was giving it a bit, in them twisties, you can just. This car must have that diff on. I'd be very disappointed if I know someone bought one of these brand new without the performance pack, because you're totally missing out on on a, well, just on the whole car and the experience of these things. This car is something else to me. I mean, I've driven lots of different cars, and this is one of the better cars I've driven in this sort of range of money as well, you know. But yeah, so that's what I do. That's how old the car is. The car is only sort of 3 or 4 months old. And like I said, I don't want to go and mess about with it too much. I think with the exhaust and the intercooler, I'm not going to do too much more to it. Obviously, I'll probably keep hold of this car until there's maybe a Mark 9 come out of this. I don't think, obviously it's not going to be yet. I think these came out sort of late 2017, maybe early 18. So I don't know what they get lifespan on this. So it's probably going to be another 3 years or so before there's a new model come out. It'd be nice if they did one of these in an RS, because I definitely think about getting that. But I don't know. That's in the future. This car will be with me until there's a new model come out. Anyway, I'm now back into national speed limit, so I'll put the foot down a bit and see what we can get out of this thing again. This bridge here is vicious. If you hit this too fast, it's game over. You could get serious air on this. Okay, so I just pulled up at home. I've switched to my iPhone. I haven't really done any filming with my iPhone. And I'm holding it by hand. So this is one thing that I don't really like. I know there's a lot of YouTubers filming with just a wobbly camera and stuff, but personally, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not knocking anybody else, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos on cars, and most of the guys, especially in the UK, that do this sort of thing, I watch. But I just wanted to flip the camera around just so you can see what equipment I've got and how I've had it set up on this drive today. So another bugbear of mine on these phones is you can't flip the camera when you're recording. So I'll stop now, flip the camera around, and I'll just explain what I've got. So this is how I had my main camera mounted on the windscreen, on the side window. It's a Lumix GX8. I think there is a 9 out of this camera, but the quality of this camera is something else. I've always had sort of Panasonic and Lumix stuff, so I know how they work. There's no need for me to ever upgrade this for a while. And then obviously on the side of there is the Rode, I think it's called a Rode Go mic, which I've only just got recently, and it has definitely improved my audio. So you can plug it into this phone as well. I had to buy a few extra cables to make that work, but that will work on all my cameras now. So, and then also this is how I had my GoPro mounted. The GoPro is only a GoPro 4 Hero 4 Black, I think. I know there is some good deals out on these at the moment, especially the 7s. I've just watched the YouTube video actually on someone else just unboxing one. So then also I do have a Steadicam DJI Steadicam mobile phone gimbal. So I'm gonna try and hang on, I'm gonna flip the camera around again. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and improve my B-roll footage as well. So that's the sort of slow-mo-y shots on the outside of the car and stuff, or inside when you're doing it. I'll probably do a few practices now and insert them at the end of this, just for my personal sort of practicing, really. I don't expect everyone to watch this all the way to the end. It's just this is just for me, really, for messing about and trying to get things set up for my sort of future videos, really, just see how it turns out. But anyway, right, I'll cut to some B-roll. Make sure you tune into my next video, which will be me fitting the engine mount. That's here, ready to go. Hopefully I'll fit it tomorrow, but when there's not so much wind. And then my Airtec intercooler should be turning up this week, and the exhaust. So I can't wait to get the exhaust on, really. That's my main thing. So hopefully I can do that next weekend, and there'll be some videos to follow. So yeah, just like my videos, keep watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.